Okay, post office. Where is it? Should be right over there. Oh, is that it? Oh, fucking hell. You know what? I'm gonna let them deal with it. This should be the post office. Yep.
United States Post Office, Blue Diamond, Nevada. This post office is included in the National Register of Historic Places by the United States Department of the Interior.
Oh, this is like a really old post office. Okay, I gotta find that key to the prize safe that manager was sending out. Oh, radio. It's not getting a signal. That was weird, though. It just turned on. Oh, a map of the U.S. Whoa. That wasn't on. Terminals. Maybe there's some information on here?
USPS Client Software, Revision 4.62, Blue Diamond, Nevada, Station 324. Our creed. The United States Postal Service has no official creed or motto. This is an important fact to remember, as you may run across people who try to get into your good graces by repeating, with various degrees of accuracy, the inscription found in the James A. Farley Post Office building in New York City, 10001. Neither snow nor rain nor heat nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds. A noble sentiment, and one I personally hold dear in performing my duties. However, it's not an official motto. It was actually gleaned from a far more ancient source, referring to a statement by Herodotus, an ancient Greek historian, on the tenacity of the courier service of the ancient Persian Empire. It is said that as many days as there are in the whole journey, so many are the men and horses that stand along the road, each horse and man at the interval of a day's journey, and these are stayed neither by snow nor rain nor heat nor darkness from accomplishing their appointed course with all speed. I think most would argue that Farley's version is a bit more direct and easier on the eyes for modern audiences, so he should be forgiven for paraphrasing. In fact, I've always thought that "it is said" is nearly as weak as "rumor has it" or "legends speak of" in terms of cliches, so I think Farley's our go-to guy in this situation. However, it's important to remember that this is not official. In the unlikely event that someone approaches you and asks you to recite the motto of the USPS, you are obligated to remind him or her that no such motto exists. You are free, of course, to state your commitment to your work in no uncertain terms, but refrain from attributing a particular phrase to our service in any official capacity.
Oh, that was a nice little history lesson.
New mail handling procedures. Proud USPS employees, we have a number of changes coming to our little corner of the postal world that should have your undivided attention. Through an unexpected turn of events, we've been given the honor of hosting the preliminary trial of the USPS's AMSM automated mail sorting machine. It's been shipped all the way from Shelley, Idaho, 83274, via the up-and-coming fabrication company Mail Parts. Unfortunately, we've already uncovered a significant manufacturing defect: lack of watertight seals. After the gully washer that hit us last week, we've seen a lot of water-damaged mail in the AMSM storage chambers. The head office has tasked us with the unenviable duty of recovering the letters and packages that we can and destroying the rest. It's not the most shining example of our dedication to the public. Regardless, I expect each and every one of you to handle this like the professionals you are. We'll process what we can and do everything in our power to restore standard mail delivery. Stay strong, K. Gilbert. Updated zip codes. USPS employees, we've recently changed/added some additional zip codes to our delivery areas. Make sure to familiarize yourself with the updated codes before turning in an invalid code report. The remaining zip code changes will be updated within the next few weeks. Though I shouldn't have to remind you, read your employee handbook. Duplicated city/CBR locations indicate an area large enough to warrant multiple zip codes, not an error in the database. Neither rain nor snow. K. Gilbert. 89001 Alamo, 89017 Alamo, 89020 Amargosa Valley, 89506 Anderson Acres, 89418 Apache, 89118 Arden, 89835 Arthur, 89017 Ash Springs. Ash Springs, Aurora, Austin, Babbitt, Baker, Battle Mountain, Bordertown, Bottle Creek, Boulder City, Bunkerville, Calnavari, Calico Basin, Calico Ridge, Caliente, Calville Bay, Carlin, Carp, Carl Station, Carson City, Carson City Mall, Cave Rock, Centerville, Central Valley, Cherry Creek, City Bank, Nevada, Clark Cove Courthouse, Clear Creek, Coaldale, Coburg, Ear Creek, Coaldale, Coburg, Cold Creek, Cold Springs, College Park, Contact, Cordero, Corn Creek, Cosgrave, Cottonwood Creek, Cottonwood Cove, Culver City, Coyote Springs, Crescent Valley, Crystal Bay, Crystal Springs, Curry, Dayton, Deeth, Denny, Dyke, Dixie Valley, Dunphy, Dyer, Eagle Valley, Easterville, Echo Bay, Elbers, Elgin, Elk Point, Elko, Elks Point, Ellie, Emigrant Pass, Empire, Emigrant Pass, Empire.
I think there are some typos in that one, but okay. This music kind of grows on you. Oh, there's a letter up here. Oh, it's a congratulations card for someone's high school graduation. Now I need to find that letter with the key to the safe. Huh. A letter from an angry landlord about damaged wallpaper. Aw, a soldier's letter to his family back home. Overdue notice from a public library. Oh, a package with some pre-war relaxwear in it. Someone must have bought some clothes. Oh, another letter. Huh, coupon for a half-price manicure. Huh. Oh, come on, letters gotta be here somewhere. Cowboy hat. There's something in this envelope. Oh, a Sunset Zest Fullest Star bottle cap. Oh, it's a love letter. Ow, car insurance bill. Another coupon. Pamphlet on cars. Another love letter. It's so interesting to see these old letters. Oh, this is a picture of an old couple. Oh, some pre-war money. Another Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle cap. Birthday card with the teddy bear. Aww, love letter by a little girl. Oh, another bill. Oh, what? It's a lock of hair and a note that reads, "You're next." That's terrifying. Another soldier's letter to his family. Maybe there's some letters still in there? There's more here. Oh, cat picture! Car pamphlet. Some more pre-war money. And a coupon for beard cream. Huh. A note.
Is the National Guard right for you? With the Protect America's Streets program, you can now join the National Guard as your street representative. Wear proudly your combat armor and your 10mm pistol as you watch yours and your neighbors' kids on their way to school. Teach them about true American values. Bring safety and confidence in their country to your fellow citizens. Enlist now. National Guard street representative positions are open to everyone, including housewives and elderly people wishing to help their boys fighting communism.
Oh, this is supposed to go in the trash. There's another terminal here.
The automated sorting machine. As you have all noticed, the new automated sorting machine ASM was installed over the weekend. This machine is part of a new initiative to optimize efficiency and help us meet our deadlines in a timely manner. There's a few rules to be aware of before using the machine. 1. No eating or drinking prior to operating the ASM. The technicians have stressed that contamination from foreign matter or moisture can damage the machine. It's still in a prototype stage, and we should feel honored at having been chosen as a test station, and there's still a few kinks to work out of the system. 2. At the end of every shift, the last employee out must lock the data module B in the secure storage box. This box is passcode protected, and it's been installed outside on the rear wall of the building. The technicians will arrive shortly after we close each day to analyze the data generated by the ASM. Likewise, the opening employee needs to retrieve data module B from the storage box and install it into the ASM before his or her shift starts. I don't want to hear any grumbling about this. It will only add 5 or so minutes of extra work a day. I've set the passcode to our zip code plus our station identification number, so it should be easy to remember. 3. We're not going to be processing large volumes of mail with the ASM until the technicians have had a chance to collect more data. Only a small handful of zip codes are to be processed by the ASM until we receive further instructions. Currently, the following areas are to be processed by the ASM: Ash Springs, Baker, Battle Mountain, Cave Rock, Easterville, and Empire. Now I know what you're thinking. Some of these locations are hours away. We're not actually going to be handling the delivery, just the sorting, so don't worry about 10-hour delivery runs. 4. The technicians are aware of the issue involving smoke, electrical arcs, and alarming noises being generated by the sorting machine. They've assured me that this is normal and there's no cause for alarm. After they've resolved more important issues with the machine, they'll direct their efforts towards making it operate with fewer pyrotechnic displays. 5. If we experience a power surge, it may kick the breaker. If that's the case, make sure to switch the power box in the ASM room back to the on position.
Ugh, this sounds like one of those old fabrication machines rather than a sorting machine. Okay. I'm assuming I need to get that data module, probably flip the breaker, and also figure out what zip code this place is. Yep. First, I need to figure out the passcode. Alright, the zip code here is 89004, plus the station number. Okay, plus station 324, so 89004 324. That should be the code for the data module. Okay, data module storage should be back here somewhere. Ah. Oh, god damn it. Okay, run away. Alright, fine. Now I need to open this up. Oh, great. I need to flip the breaker before I can get in here. The breaker was in the room with the machine, so I'll just flip it and then come back out. Okay. Now there should be power going to the data module storage device. And I should be able to open it. Oh! Fuse came out. There we go. Oh, come on. Where'd you guys come from? You want you fucking deal with this? Okay. That's weird. There doesn't seem to be any power going to it. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, that thing is terrifying. Ah! Fucking hell. Nope, 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 nope. Die, die, die. Fucking hell, that thing is terrifying. Okay, just had to flip it back.
United States Postal Employee access only. Unauthorized access is punishable by law. Enter passcode.
Okay, so 8, 9, 0, 0, 4. Oh. 89328. You gotta add them together. Okay. So 8, 9, 3, 2, 8. There we go. Got the data module.
The missing data module B for the ASM. Hopefully it still works.
Alright. Should be able to put that in, and the ASM should work now. And then I can finally maybe get that package with the safe key out. There we go. I put it in. Now it should work. Oh, great. I have to figure out what zip code that place was in. It's by Searchlight, I think. Alright, I need the zip code for Fabric Construction Systems. It's near Cottonwood Cove, so maybe that's the zip code? There's only one, 89046. Alright, that should be it. 8, 9, 0, 4, 6. Ah, crap, it didn't work. Come on. I know the mail has to be here, so it must be the wrong zip code. It's next to Searchlight, but I didn't see a zip code for Searchlight. Great. I think I have to go back to Fabrite and look at what city the winner lived in. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's the place. Oh, wait, a campfire. I can maybe clean that implant. Okay, well, I've got some wine. Let's see if I can do this. There. Looks all cleaned. And here's the fabric construction systems. Great, I need to wait to hear the announcement.
Greetings, everyone, and thank you for visiting Fabrite Construction Systems, your best choice for home electronics and do-it-yourself project kits. It's time to announce this week's winner of our brand new do-it-yourself chain gun kit. Please give a warm round of applause for Betty Carlisle of Battle Mountain, Nevada. Oh, Betty, it's your lucky day. The key you'll soon be receiving in the mail is the one that opens our super secret do-it-yourself safe. Your friends will be green with envy. Thanks again, everyone, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to visit us today. Have a great day, and remember that Fabrite means fun for the whole family.
Okay. I should be able to look up the zip code and enter that in. Okay, back here at the post office. Just need to look up that zip code and enter it in, and I should be good. $89820. Come on. Some mail came out. The letter for Betty. And the key. Yes. Okay, I got it.
Dear Mrs. Betty Carlisle, I am pleased to announce that you were selected as our lucky winner. That's right, you're now the proud owner of a chain gun DIY kit courtesy of Fabrite Construction Systems. The key contained in this envelope will open the kit located at our retail outlet in Searchlight. Please stop by at your earliest convenience to collect your prize. While you're there, why not peruse our great deals on home electronics and tools? We're sure to have something for the handyman in your household. Sincerely, your local Fabrite team.
Ugh, just an attempt at advertising. Oh, let's see what these other letters are. Cat picture. Some pre-war money. And, oh, a star bottle cap. Alright, now I gotta go back to Fabrite and open that safe and finally get the DIY kit. Then I need to install the thermic nano chamber thing. And then once I get that installed, I can finally go back to that hospital. Alright, back here for what, like the 5th time now? Time to open that safe. Okay. Wait, what? It's DIY, as in I have to make it myself. Oh well, it came with all the parts, so I just gotta put it together. Yep, I've got the thermal nano cartridge, which was the only part that was missing, so there. I should probably make some ammo for it as well. I need more scrap metal. Maybe there's some around here? Yeah, there is. Okay. Ooh, more scrap metal. Okay, should be able to make a good amount of ammo. There we go. Now I can head back to the hospital. It looks a lot like a rocket launcher. I guess it is made from similar components. Alright, back at the hospital. Hey. Oh, did you hurt yourself? You okay? Hey.
You're back! Did you have any luck finding the chain gun?
Yes, though it took a bit more running around than I expected. I had to build one.
Well done. That should let you get into the facility. Unfortunately, I have another problem.
What's wrong?
Well, not long after you left, I had a run-in with a gecko. I was distracted, hunting around outside for another entrance. Damn thing came up behind me and took a chunk out of my leg. I won't be doing any climbing for a while. I'm hoping you'll be able to use the chain gun to enter through the roof, and then come down through the hospital and open a door for me. There's a beam hanging out over the edge of the lower roof, close to where that old fire truck's parked. Try shooting that beam with the chain gun. Oh, and here's your payment for bringing back the chain gun. Good luck, and I hope you can get through and open up a door for us.
Okay, thank you. You better appreciate this, though. It took so much running around. I've returned to the hospital with the gun. JC said I should be able to use it to get up to the roof. If he's right, I'll finally get a chance to explore the place. Gecko bit JC's leg, so he won't be joining me. Alright. Oh, I see the beam he's talking about. Ah, there we go. I should be able to climb up this. Okay, I'm up on the roof. Now I gotta get inside and then open a door. Okay, I should be able to attach a chain to that. Okay, right. Okay. Now I think this is the top. Oh yeah, look, a roof entrance. Some colorful corn. Okay, now I finally can go down through the hospital. Now, why was I here again? There was some Gene Fox equipment that I needed to retrieve. What makes a reputation? Quality, service, integrity. Things to strive for. Oh shit, what was that? Did that teddy bear just bleed? I hear dripping. What's that? So creepy in here. Nothing in here. Ah, can't get in there. Needs a key. A key. Ah! What's that? What the fuck was that? I hear a radio. Okay, that needs to be turned off. What? No. Stay off. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, that thing is gonna be destroyed. Oh, come on. I should be able to destroy a radio. Okay. This terminal's locked.
Sunrise Hospital intranet, employee access only. Patients. Sarah, I don't know what to tell you. It's no better here in the patient wing. Dr. Marat claims that our at-risk patients receive nothing more than a routine antibiotic. But I've had patients with distressingly anomalous vitals and physical symptoms after the injections. It's also suspicious that he didn't let the standard nurse team handle the injections. He handled them all personally. I can't believe that they're asking you to purge patient files. What's happening to these patients? I think you'd better delete this message. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I'm starting to get scared. Call me. Brenda.
Okay, that's terrifying.
New admission guidelines. Staff, there's been a change in our hospital's patient admission protocol. Due to an adjustment to our relationship with a sponsoring partner, Tiger Manufacturing, certain patients are to be mainlined through the assessment index.
Tiger Manufacturing, you! I did not think I'd be seeing you guys again.
If you encounter any patient file with -pc.3006 or -pc.3008, you are to immediately cease processing the patient and mark the file as PFA, Process Finalized Accepted. After receiving confirmation in the patient wing that the patient has been admitted, you are to purge the patient's file from our records using the Deep Deletion program. If you're not familiar with this program, DDP, in the relevant guidebook, contact me or one of my head nurses for assistance. These specially designated patients have voluntarily participated in an exciting new program, and everything in these new guidelines is fully within our contractual bindings. As with our regular patient files, this agreement with Tiger Manufacturing is to remain strictly confidential. Any employee divulging details of this agreement will be summarily terminated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. Dr. Murat.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew there would be a scandal if it was known a hospital was making a deal with a gum manufacturer. Okay, what the fuck? Ooh, a vintage lollipops magazine. What the fuck is that doing here? Huh, Polly. Don't know who that is. That radio must just be broken. Huh, there's some offices here. Guess this is the administrative area. More terminals. They're locked too.
It worked! Darren, I took your advice. I was skeptical at first, but I think it's really helped. I didn't think I was ever going to get a solid night's sleep again. The only odd thing that's happened to me is that I've had some really weird dreams lately. Let me make sure that I'm doing exactly what you told me to. I may have done something out of order. 1. 30 minutes before bed, take off my underwear and put them over my head. 2. 20 minutes before bed, hum softly to myself while sucking on a jalapeno pepper. 3. 10 minutes before bed, slowly drink 4 ounces of orange juice while slapping my own with a spatula. If I spill any of the OJ, start over, but with prune juice instead of OJ. 4. As soon as I turn off the lights, stick my head inside of the pillowcase and whisper, Three of Mary's cousins were ostriches singing sweet lullabies to the dead kings, as softly as I can. Then withdraw my head and try to sleep. What a lifesaver. I don't think I've felt so refreshed in the morning in years. Your friend, Fritz.
What the fuck? What the actual fuck?
Fritz, good lord, buddy, I really don't know what to tell you. I thought you knew that was a joke. How have you lived this long without realizing when someone is pulling your leg? Maybe it's a chemical imbalance or something. You should probably go and see a doctor about it when you've got the time. Whatever the case, I'm glad you're sleeping better. As a word of advice, don't tell anyone else about this. Darren.
Honestly, maybe it's just kind of kinky and needed to let out some steam.
Sent items. It worked, I'm sleeping. Drafts. Strange dream. Darren, thanks again for suggesting that bedtime ritual to help me sleep. I swear, I've slept more soundly than I have in years. The only weird thing is that I've been having some pretty odd recurring dreams from time to time. Can you make anything of this? I've had the same dream 2 or 3 times now. I awake, shivering. Looking around, I realize that I'm sitting on an enormous leaf. I notice that the leaf is on a river, rapidly being pulled along by a strong current. Huge trees line the edge of the river, though they're not ordinary trees, they're made of bones. As I watch them, I realize that the bones are leaking something. Wherever they drip, a leaf grows. First a normal-looking leaf, and then skin over the leaf. Human skin. Trees made of bones, growing leaves covered with human skin. As I slowly drift down the river, I hear the sound of those leaves splitting and forming, and I think that I will soon go mad if I have to listen to it much longer. Not wanting to gaze at the trees anymore, I let my eyes wander to the bottom of my unlikely boat. The enormous leaf is starting to develop holes, widening with each moment. Looking through these holes, I see horrible things swimming below. Dark, sinewy, impossible shapes coiling and twisting beneath me. Yet the water does not press through the holes in the leaf. It is flat and calm as a mirror as the holes continue to grow. As I watch whispers start to fill my brain, though it is but one word repeated in 1,000 voices. Hungry, 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 hungry! Shaking my head, panicked, I lean over to the edge of the leaf, looking for something to grab, a drifting log, a rock, anything that would serve as a barrier to the terrible shapes below with their awful word, and the tree still twisting above me. Relief floods through me as an enormous log bobs to the surface nearby. I pull myself over the edge onto its slick surface. It smells of earth and rot, but it is solid. I breathe a sigh of relief and hold on for dear life as a chill wind picks up around me, scratching on the log with cold claws and coaxing an angry swirly spray from the river. It is then that I hear them. Looking in front of me, I see a huge dark spider rise from the wood, easily the size of my fist. It makes a horrible sucking, breaking sound as it pulls itself from the bark, as if it had lain there for ages. I watch, eyes widening as it struggles to free one leg still trapped in the rotten wood. It begins to walk towards me, limping slightly, legs casting off bits of dirt and wet bark, chittering in some strange tongue as it creeps towards me. Behind me, I hear more legs being freed from rotten logs where they lain for so long, and I realize the spiders are deathly silent, and the chittering is coming from me.
That is horrifying. Oh my fucking god. Someone needs to tie this guy up, dominatrix, and do whatever it takes for him to have good dreams again. What was that?
Big trouble. Dang it, I have at least another 3 hours of work on these reports before I can leave. I've already used my second bathroom break, so I may as well try and leave myself a few reminders before I get a chance to get out of here. I have to find that key to the patient wing by the end of my shift, or my goose is cooked. Last time I remember seeing it was just before entering the cafeteria. I recall hearing it jingling on my wrist chain. Let's see, I talked to Janice and then helped myself to a few Chumpy Chomps from the box on the shelf. The new barbecue flavor is really something. After that, I took a seat and ate the ham sandwich and apple that Carrie packed for my lunch. I used the bathroom and then came back to my desk. If I don't have it when I show up tomorrow, there will be to pay. I don't know why I'm required to lock the door every time I finish running reports over there. Whoever heard of a hospital that keeps its patients locked up? It's all very strange.
Oh, so the key's probably in the bathroom then.
Friday's party. Carrie has really been bugging me to get the house ready for the party on Friday. Or, I guess I could say, the area around the house. Here's the list that she gave me. It actually made me a little bit angry, so I thought I'd type it out and keep it for me as a bit of evidence in case she accuses me of not being helpful in the future. 1. Mow the yard. I know you often forget to trim the areas behind the sycamore trees, but I really need that area to be presentable for our company. If Beverly decides she wants to have a closer look at the wisteria bushes, I don't want her having to traipse through ankle-deep grass in dress shoes. It only takes a few extra minutes, so please don't disappoint me again. 2. Clean all of the windows. I'll take care of the inside of the windows, but I don't want any spider web /stain /paint to be visible on the outside. It just looks trashy to have dirty windows, don't you think? Please do it right this time. 3. Tidy the driveway. I know you can't do anything about the oil stains, shame about that, but I think you can at least sweep off the leaves and make sure that the sod edging is nice and tidy. Make sure no stray dirt is on there. I don't even want to think about what Charlotte and Myrtle would say if they saw what a state the driveway is in now. I know that everyone is arriving after dark, but that's not the point, now is it? Clean is clean. Besides, what if one of the ladies decides to light a cigarette and gets an eyeful of that mess? I'd be mortified. 4. Trim the hedges. They've been looking a bit scruffy lately. I know you've had to work overtime at the office lately, but surely you could spare a few minutes to trim the hedges. I've noticed that you've been spending an awfully long time in the restroom lately after getting home from work. If you could speed things up a little bit in there, I bet you'd have enough time to get those hedges trimmed before nightfall. Love you, sweetie. Carrie. I must admit that I'm tempted to show up to the party with a wheelbarrow full of dirt and dump it right in the middle of the living room floor and tell the assembled house guests that I'm starting to get into composting. It would probably mean I'd never be heard from again, but it'd almost be worth it.
You know, it's not even really about the chores because, yeah, I guess you have to clean up the yard or whatever, but she's being so particular about it. I can totally understand why he'd be upset by that. Another terminal. Oh, no.
Ben, I like the Vault Girl as much as the next guy, but we have an audit next week. Make sure Miss Cutie Pie here is off your wall and out of the office by Thursday. Kevin.
Oh, come on. She's wearing clothes. Also, it is really strange that they're locking the patients up at night. Okay, gotta find that key. Alright, guess not in the bathrooms. Might as well check the cafeteria. More offices.
Revised admission procedures. So far, the new admissions have been processed without incident. It's an exciting time to be working here. We're on the cutting edge of a breakthrough in radiation research, and it never could have happened without the grant from Tiger Manufacturing. It seems a bit strange that a company known for producing weapons designed to kill would be so instrumental in helping research that could prolong life. However, I don't think that Tiger is involved solely in weapons research. Their team they sent to observe our new operations had a surprising amount of medical knowledge. They've even volunteered to process some of the recombination samples to leave the genetic team with more time for experiments.
Well, I know they've done nanotechnology stuff. I guess it wouldn't be the first time they've branched out. Ugh, that radio. Oh, here's the cafeteria. Maybe the key's in here? Maybe it was that lady he was talking to. I'll have to look around some more. Another terminal.
Sent items. It worked, I'm sleeping.
I already read this from the other guy's terminal. That is a creepy poster. Said there was a shelf here in the cafeteria. Chompy chomps. Well, that didn't help me find the key, but I got some chompy chomps, I guess.
Oh boy, it's a box of Chompy Chomps. These salty treats are prized for their unnaturally long shelf life.
Well, might as well have some. Yum.
As you're greedily shoveling Chompy Chomps into your mouth, they're surprisingly delicious. There must be some military-grade preservatives at work in their greasy goodness. You start to choke on something. You fall to the floor, choking and gagging, and finally spit out the foreign object. A key! You rub away the chip crumbs and spit and see an engraving. SHPW.
Well, I found the key. Gross. Well, here's the patient wing. More skeletons. What was that sound? Oh God, what was that? Fucking hell. That thing came out of nowhere. Teddy bears? What the fuck? Okay, I have to be... Ah! Another one. Nope. Oh God. Oh God. How many of them are there? This looks like it's set up like a lounge. Oh God, this is an operating room. Oh, closet. Kitchen knife. Sensitive electronics, huh? Might be a key to that room somewhere around here. Entrance for employees only. Gene Fox! This must be where the signal's coming from. Wait, some money next to a body. Well, let's see what this does.
Gene Fox Cryogenic Command Terminal Interface. Authorized users only. Power status. Cycle 6A yellow, 56%. Unit coolant integrity. 407B coolant green, 76%. Patient vitals. Vital aggregate green, 80%. Atmospheric report. Air comp index 8.2 yellow, 46%.
Wait, does this mean...
To sleep, perchance to dream. It's happened. Those fools in power have doomed us all. Although we didn't suffer a direct or even close hit, the hospital's been damaged by the concussive wave and will likely be a simmering hot spot of radiation within a matter of hours from the fallout. I am going to do something that I will have to live with for the rest of my life. I am detaching Mr. Eustache from the cryogenic chamber. I will take his place, and on the slim chance that this facility holds together, I'll persist in a cryogenic sleep. My only consolation is that his late-stage cancer was incurable, and now that those idiots have unleashed atomic war, I doubt a cure will ever be found. To whoever finds this note, it is possible that I may still be alive, if you so choose, and I sincerely hope you so choose. You may be able to GVAC me out of cryogenic sleep. Before you do anything, check the system readouts. If any system is in the red, it is likely that you'll only be releasing a pile of decaying meat and bone if you open the unit. If everything is, hopefully, in the green, or at least yellow, I may yet live. If the readouts prove promising, you'll need to obtain a Gene Fox GVAC authorization module. You may wonder why we wouldn't have such a thing in the hospital. That's a good question. If any of Gene Fox's lawyers are still alive when you find this, maybe you can ask one of those bloodsuckers for an explanation. Another explosion. I better prep myself for sleep. May God have mercy on us for what we've done. Teresa the Architect Chambers.
Okay, let's hope they're still alive and I can maybe get them out, but I hope they're not angry. I don't know if this person was a good person. Everything said green or at least yellow, so maybe I'll be able to find the thing they need to open it. That hospital is one creepy place. Terrible things happened in there. In the patient wing, I found a cryogenic sleep chamber. It may be occupied. Looks like it was made by Gene Fox Industries. Oh, so this was the guy Tiger wanted to preserve in cryosleep so they could cure his cancer later. I guess I should climb down and head back to that Miss Nanny and see what I can learn about that module thing. What? Hello? Brotherhood. Not bothering me.